Welcome to Bay Focus. Thank you for joining me today. I think you are going to love today's program. A little different from what we normally do on Bay Focus, but we're very much a music-themed program today. We have Noah Waddell, who was recently here in our studios, and wow, are you going to be amazed. He is a child prodigy concert pianist that is extremely well versed in classical music. You want to stay tuned for all of this because you are really going to be stunned and amazed. Such a God-given talent. A story of this young man is incredible, and how he is playing with symphony orchestras now and traveling, and he's available to come to your church or school. Really, really incredible talent. So the whole show today is going to be music, and we're going to start out Bay Focus today with those of you that are into concert level music and classical. It's Polonaise in A-flat major with written by Frédéric Chopin. Here's Noah Waddell. our viewers, you've been watching this incredible music today from Noah, and wow. Noah, you are 13 years old, right? 13,
yes.
And you started at what age learning how to play the piano?
7.
7 years old. So that's not very many years that he's gotten to this caliber. But let me tell you a few of his accomplishments, because what you're hearing today is just the tip of the iceberg. This young man has done so many things already at age 13. He has performed at concert halls, performing arts centers, and churches. And I want to get the word out today, too, for churches, because Noah can come to your church and perform his music, and he can mix it up as well with some sacred music as well. He's done something called Noah's Concert for the Kids. I loved that. You've raised over $30,000 for a children's hospital in Southwest Florida. You've been a guest on television programs, performed 3, count them 3 concerts, I didn't do 3, with the Tampa Bay Symphony, and that was after winning their concerto competition, correct? And also just recently won an international competition in Fort Collins, Colorado. That's just a few of the things that he's done. He's got a CD out. We'll show you that on the screen as well. But this is his first project at age 13. Noah Waddell, with a lot of the music you're hearing today, is on this. Noah, I want to ask you, you started at a young age, and I want to say one thing that I thought was pretty cool too. You have some great names for your dogs. Let's get down to what really matters here. What are your dog names?
My dog's names are Bach and Mozart.
Oh my goodness, I love that. I absolutely love that. Only you could get away with that, Bach and Mozart. But you have a real love for classical music. At such a young age, how did this come about? What got your interest in it?
We were, on my 7th birthday, we went in a piano store on our way to get some ice cream, and my mom saw a piano store, and she said, let's go in the piano store. And we weren't wanting to go in the piano store, but my dad finally said yes. And then we went in the piano store, and then we bought a piano on a whim.
And then you just started to just get a feel for, because this is literally a gift that really God has just poured into you, because you've had private lessons, right? How have you learned how to play the piano?
I think it was a God-given talent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then you went along and you had a teacher, right? You've had somebody help you teach some of the piano.
Yeah, the guy at the piano store gave us a book. He got out his book and he said, "Here, try this one," and that's literally how it started.
Okay, this is just unbelievable, because I took piano as a small child and had to do all these lessons and everything, and you were able to really just assimilate all that information so quickly. And again, that's a God-given thing. Now, as you've gone on and you've begun to play the music more and more, and you developed an interest in all the different music, you were homeschooled, right?
Yes.
So did you have to practice a lot during the day? Did you have to do a lot of practicing, or that gives you some freedom to go do some of the festivals and things you've done, right?
Yes,
yeah. Yeah, you were able to do the freedom to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, now, you literally memorize all this.
Yeah.
How do you do that? I mean, does that take a long time to work at, or?
Well, the memorization comes. It's just learning the notes from the music. Takes a little longer, and then the memorization comes right away.
Now, what would you say, and if you're 13 years old, so you got a lot of years to think about this, but do you already kind of know what you want to do with your music as you get older?
I want to be a concert pianist when I become older.
Yeah, and did you get when you were with the symphony, when you were playing with the symphony, how cool is that?
I liked the power behind me.
You like the power of the whole orchestra sound behind you. Oh, that's terrific. Do you have any music that you like that would be your favorite? Now, we're hearing a number of songs today, but what would be some of your favorites?
I probably like the Hungarian Rhapsody.
Uh-huh. That Bumblebee song, that's like, wow.
Yeah.
You like that one?
Yeah, I like that one.
What other kinds of things? No, you're doing all the piano, and that's what's just, you know, again, incredible. We're enjoying your music so much today. But are there other things you'd like to do too as well? Some other interests you have?
I like to play tennis, go swimming, fishing, hiking.
Yeah. And you and your family is so supportive with you with everything. It's all kind of a family. thing too, right? They've really helped you and pushed you out there and helped you. Yeah, well, okay, Noah, what I want to say is I want to say thank you, first of all, for sharing your incredible talent with us today, and I know that God has the best is yet to come for you. God has done an amazing thing in your life, and I want to say again to our viewers, Noah's available if you want to book him for your event. I mean, he's done so many different things already publicly with the symphony and done fundraisers for the hospital, done a couple different things with another hospital too, right? Didn't you do something too? Yeah, you've had a couple different things where you've done benefits, and then for churches, you know, this would be a great example too for your young people to see. There's so many different kinds of musics out there today, but to see a classically trained 13-year-old young man doing this is impressive and would be very much a role model for a lot of young people. So we're going to stay tuned here, and we're going to have you do another song. Thank you, Noah.
Thank you.
For information on booking Noah Waddell, please call 239-464-4888 or send an email to info@noahwaddell.com. You can also find out more about Noah and his music online at www.noahwaddell.com and on Facebook and YouTube.
absolutely love that song, Flight of the Bumblebee. Boy, you can't get any better than that. It really showcases Noah's talent. Thank you so much, Noah, for being on the program today. And again, you can contact him. We gave you the information, and ask him to come to your school, your church, or any kind of event you have. Well, we're going to close out today with an incredible piece of music. You want to watch through all of this, and you'll recognize it as the Hungarian Rhapsody. Here's Noah.